At ang
Let me
video
now
na to,
share about what we know about this novel coronavirus. This virus comes from the family of coronavirus, which includes other viruses such as MERS and SARS, as well as the milder variants causing common cold. The medical consensus at this moment is that the novel coronavirus is more transmissible but appears less deadly than SARS. Evidence suggests that the rate of human-to-human transmission of this virus appears to be higher than that of SARS.
kaya lang sinabi na mas higher yung pag-transmit ng virus na to sa kaysa sa SARS. Kasi sumabay lang siya dito sa Chinese New Year. So ang nangyari, siguro yung virus na yun nag-spread na talaga, nasabay lang siguro sa pag-celebrate ng Chinese New Year dito sa atin. Siyempre, hindi lang naman Chinese ang pumupunta sa Chinese New Year, kundi marami rin. Iba't ibang nation din kasi meron din tayong mga turista, mga Filipino. Kaya nagkalat din sa buong mundo.
Now, the evidence also suggests that transmission is mostly via droplets. What this means is that the virus is carried within droplets emitted from an infected person.
Sinasabing droplets, ito yung kumaga parang laway.
Over a short distance, such as when a person coughs or sneezes. If these droplets come into contact with the eyes, nose, or mouth of an individual, directly or indirectly through hands that have come into contact with these droplets,
Yung droplets, napapasok siya sa mata, sa ilong, tsaka sa bibig. Hindi yan napapasok sa tenga kasi nga, kumbaga, etong sa, parang may butas tayo dito, 'di ba? Labasan ng luha natin yan. Minsan 'di ba pag naiyak tayo, nasisipon tayo. Connected yan, tatlo na yan. Tapos yung sipon, minsan nadudura natin, 'di ba? Kaya ayun yung posibleng pasukan talaga ng virus. Ngayon, ang droplets na to, hindi lang siya directly napag-touching sa mukha natin, kundi minsan sa kamay natin mismo. Kapag may ka-shake hands tayo o may niyakap tayong mga friends natin ganun, tapos nahawakan natin mukha natin,
the individual may become infected. To clarify, there is no evidence currently to suggest that the virus is airborne. There are other
wala pang patunay na nasasama sa akin yung mga virus katulad ngayon na coronavirus.
viruses such as chickenpox, which can easily be transported via air.
Yung tigdas na sinasabi ay yung chickenpox. Meron yan dalawang classification, di ba? Tigdas na puti, tsaka tigdas na itim sa atin. Pero itong sinasabi na tigdas na puti, ligtas. Tapos itong tigdas na itim, ay hindi yung nakakamatay. Para siyang butlig-butlig na puti siya.
Via air currents and do not require droplets to contact the eyes or nose. The novel coronavirus is not in this category of viruses. The novel coronavirus could also transmit through surface contact. Let me explain. When a person sneezes or coughs, the droplets fall onto the surfaces of tables and chairs, and the virus may be made.
Yun nga, tulad din ng sabi ko kanina, sa mga pader, kahit maliit yung chance sa mahawakan natin yan, may tendency talaga mahawakan natin. Kaya ayun din.
Alive
Ingat.
for up to a few days. When someone else touches the surfaces of these tables and chairs, the virus can be transferred to his hands, and if he then rubs his eyes or nose without washing his hands, he may become infected. So we should wash our hands. This
Sabi nga ng gobyerno, huwag niyong kalimutan na maghugas yung kamay. Kantahin yung happy birthday song na 2 times habang naghugas ng kamay.
is also why we only quarantine the close contacts of confirmed cases. For more transient contacts, such as individuals that the confirmed cases may have walked past in malls or hotels, the risk of transmission is low. For coronavirus generally, the person is most infectious when he is displaying symptoms, or what we call symptomatic. And this is likely to be the case for the novel coronavirus as well. There is evidence of limited spread from a person without symptoms during the incubation.
Pag na-infected ka kasi nitong novel coronavirus na to, hindi ka kaagad-agad kikita ng sintomas kasi nga, yung parang natural bacteria natin sa katawan, lumalaban kasi sila, kaya ang nangyayari, hindi kaagad tayo nagkakaroon ng sakit. Itong natural bacteria natin sa katawan, hindi ko alam kung napapalakas to. Pero Ang pagpapahina nito kapag lagi mong iniinuman ng gamot, halimbawa, masakit katawan mo, iinom ka kagad ng gamot. Dapat ilalagay sa tamang oras yung pag-inom mo, hindi yung kagad na biglang
init ang pakiramdam ko, inom kagad ako ng gamot.
mali yun. Kasi meron chances na umiinit yung katawan mo kapag antok ka o kaya pagod ka lang. Kailangan mo lang yung tamang pahinga doon sa nararamdaman mo yan.
However, this form of transmission may be uncommon and has so far involved isolated cases only. At this point, the evidence still points towards higher transmissibility when the person is displaying symptoms. As such, medical professionals, both overseas and in Singapore, have advised that the most effective way that we can protect ourselves is to practice good personal hygiene. We should regularly wash our hands with soap and water and avoid touching our face with our hands. These may sound simple, but actually they're very difficult to do because all of us touch our face all the time. Even
Meron kasi tayong sakit, katulad ko, ayan, panay ganyan ko. May sakit tayong mga tao na hindi natin mapigilan na hawakan yung mukha natin. Naiirita tayo kapag may gagalaw sa natin, may nararamdaman tayong parang makati, bigla tayong kakamot sa ganto, sa ganyan. Especially kapag may face mask ka na. Kasi, hindi ka mapakali niyan, face mask, hindi ka mapakali niyan lalong-lalo na yung dito. Kasi, tapos dito, kasi parang makati siya eh. Ang gagawin mo, ayusin mo siya ng forma, hawakan dito.
Isang dalagang Pilipina, yeah. Dalagang
Oh. Panay hawak natin sa mukha natin.
at a meeting when we have on this ministry task force, while I was speaking, I was touching my face until Minister Lawrence Wong nudged me with his elbow and said, "Stop touching your face." So it is simple but extremely difficult, but are actually very effective in preventing all kinds of infection. Potential infection from
Mindset tsaka mind control lang talagang ang kailangan ditong basehan para hindi hawakan yung itsura mo. Kapag di mo naisip na pigilan yung sarili mo sa paggawa ng isang bagay, hindi mo talaga mahihinto yan. Ikaw lang sa sarili mo makakapagbabago niyan. Yung mga tao sa paligid mo, kami lang yung kumbaga taga-suporta sa gusto mong gawin. Pero depende pa rin yun sa'yo kung itutuloy mo yung mga gawain mong yan o hindi. Kasi ang choices ng tao ay makapangyarihan.
symptomatic persons, in fact, is less likely to be from coughing or sneezing directly because they don't have symptoms. They are not sneezing or coughing, but more likely by touching contaminated surfaces, for which masks offer no protection. Wearing a mask when we are well often sense of security instead, and we are more likely to touch our faces when we constantly adjust our masks, which is one way the disease spreads. At the same time, we need to protect others, our loved ones, friends, colleagues, and fellow Singaporeans that we come into contact with. If we are sick, we should rest and
By the way, itong spokesman na to, taga Singapore siya, kaya kung mapapansin niyo sa video ay nababanggit niya yung puro Singapore kasi taga doon talaga siya.
recover at home as far as possible. If we do need to go out to see a doctor, for example, we should wear a surgical mask to protect others. So this is when mask is needed, when we are unwell and have to go out.
Napakasimple, di ba? Hindi naman mahirap yung intindihin na dapat proper hygiene lang talaga yung katapat ng virus na yan. Siyempre, hindi makakalimutan yung tamang kain. Hindi katulad dati, ang kain ko siguro 3 beses sa isang araw. Ngayon, siguro ngayon nakakalimang kain na ako. Kasi lagi akong gutom, wala akong magawa. Ang ginagawa ko lang, tulog mahaba, nood ng anime. Kakatapos ko nga lang kaganina ng Helsing. Meron kaming ginawa ng mga Momo-Imprints na project kay Ma'am Mohenyo na video presentation. Tignan nyo na sa tignan nyo na sa description yung website, i-upload ko rin niya sa YouTube siguro mamaya o kaya na-aining na ako nang na-upload. So, kita-kits tayo ulit sa susunod kong video. At ito nga pala sa siyempre Jeron, ang nagsasabing mas magandang magbigay kaysa manlamang kasi mas magandang maraming kaibigan kaysa sa maraming kaaway. Ayun lang po at magandang araw sa inyo.